All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do consider liking, sharing, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the platform, massive respect to you, lovely people. So, as you saw by the title, we're going to be doing Concacaf wrap up. You have match day 4 of the World Cup qualifiers, third round, two more. Match days to go. Who will be qualifying out of which group? And we're going to be doing FIFA rankings. What took place in these last games, match day 3 and 4, how impactful it is to the FIFA ranking. That's where we're going to start, and then we're going to go through all of the matches and give you guys our breakdown. If you saw anything in this video and you want to react, please leave it in the comment section, and the comment section only. All right, the comment section only. Okay. All right. Yes, the comment section only. I will definitely try to respond to you. And if it does warrant me to reach out in the next video, I will definitely put it on the screen. All right. So let me make sure to start. And this video is going to be a little bit earlier than the normal time when you guys on the CONCACAF side is up. I solely based on I wanted to do this video inside so I could put things on the screen so we could back it with facts when we are actually talking. All right, so let me start by blessing up all the early people. So far we have El Mexi, we have Omar Fowling, our brother, AC. Ronaldo Suriname in the building. Philip says, "What's up, JD? I am here, and you're coming from Dubai." Massive respect for all those support. All right, Dubai in the building. All right, then we have Mullins in the building. Massive respect. How you doing? All right. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go over to the FIFA side, but we're gonna break down things. So for people that haven't really followed the competition so well, at least you can watch the same video or every single video we do put out, and you can follow the conversation. So this is how it works. So FIFA 2026 World Cup qualification thing. How it works? You don't have the big dogs. The big dogs would have naturally been Mexico, Canada, and United States. Reason being, they are going to be the host, so that they get automatical spots. But what that opens up is opens up a lot more spots for normal teams in the region to qualify. All right, so it's, you could call it normal teams qualification spots, but you still have good teams. You have Panama, you have Costa Rica, came into these qualifiers, which they would have closed off the top 5. All right, and they are finding it difficult to actually qualify. So that tells you that this was a right procedure and not just to give it to the top 5 teams. All right. All right. Phillips Suriname though says he's checking in from Dubai. So, anyways, let me show you how it works. All right. So you had 3 rounds: round 1, round 2, and round 3. Round 3 is where we are at now. All right. The better teams came in from second round. So your Costa Rica, your Jamaica came in the second round. So the first round, which I really like this from CONCACAF. I don't say this a lot, but I really like this from CONCACAF to put the weaker teams in the first round. When they do qualify, they come and match up. So like Bermuda and those teams, they were coming from the first round. So they come and match up with the bigger teams. I like that. So you get the best from the worst teams. All right. Yes. And then after, you bring in the second tier teams in CONCACAF to come and match up. All right. So now we're on the match day 3 and 4. So it spreads from October 9th to October 14th. All right. Yes. So that's where we are. And the next 2 final days would be November 13th to November 18th. So if you want to know who qualifies, because nobody have qualified as yet, which that is very good. All right. Yeah, man. I love that the fact that none of them qualified as yet. All right. Yes, because that really showcased that CONCACAF is jumping. So these were some of the results to make the third round. So Curacao finished top of their group. 80 was second. Panama and Nicaragua came through there. Jamaica and Guatemala came through there. Suriname and El Salvador came through there. So this is the third round now, which dropped down. One second, guys. Hello, I'm live, yeah? Yes, I'm live here. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Bless up yourself, Jesse Guna. All right, so this is Group A. Group A consists of Suriname, which they're currently top because this is a live update. Panama on 6 as well, currently joint up on points, but separated by goal difference. Guatemala got their 3 points, so the group sets up how I thought it would have been. Maybe slightly more tweaks. But anyways, Suriname, Panama, Guatemala, and El Salvador in Group 1. Group 2, Jamaica, Curacao, Trinidad and Tobago, Bermuda. And then we have Group C, Honduras, Costa Rica, Haiti, and Nicaragua. So let me move over to the wrap-up, which is the FIFA wrap-up. So how impactful those results were in the last round. All right, yes. So you had Jamaica. All right, so let me start from Group A. Suriname had 2 draws. Suriname had a 1-1 draw with Guatemala and a 1-1 draw with Panama. But how it works, when you're an higher rated team, even a draw will still help out the lower rated team, which Suriname is a lower rated team coming in solely due to where they were ranked before this competition starts. But based on quality, they are a way better team. But anyways, so with that draw, with those double draws, it puts Suriname at this point. Suriname would jump 5 spots. So it's not official as yet on the FIFA page, but you know we always brought it before it's actually official. So Suriname is up to 126th in the FIFA ranking, and they're up to 13th position in the FIFA ranking. All right, so a few more wins, which they will need a few more wins, because that would put them on 1,135.90 points. So they have jumped big. They got a +10. Trinidad and Tobago up 2 spots to 100 in Concacaf and 12 spot in 100 in FIFA rankings and 12 spot in Concacaf right here. They are currently on almost 100 plus points ahead of Suriname. Under 100 but close to 100. All right, 1229.90. They have gotten 8.91 points in this game, in this window. All right, they had one draw with Curacao and 3-0 victory over Bermuda. So that's why they came off with a plus 8.91, and definitely that Curacao game would have given them a good amount of points, not necessarily the Bermuda game. Then you have Guatemala, which is outside the top 10. They have jumped 2 spots as well, up 10, almost 11 points. So they are on 1,241 so far. They had a 1-1 draw against Suriname and then a 1-0 victory over El Salvador, which I thought they should have won both of the times, but they did lose the game when they should have won it 6-0. They lost it 1-0. All right. Then a team that is slipping so far, and we see that live. El Salvador is down 4 spots currently now. They lost 19 points, so they are one of the bigger droppers. They lost 19 points, almost 20 points, 19.98, and that gives them 1,247, and they are down to 10th position in the region. So if Guatemala should pick up a win against either Panama, they will go back straight into the top 10, and maybe even drop to 8, because it all comes down to what happened with 80 and 80's 2 last games. They could jump even 80 from 1241 with a good win over a team like Panama. All right, so then we go down a little bit more. 80 drop a little point here because they won and then lost. All right, they won against Nicaragua and lost against Honduras. Both of them was 3-0 apiece. All right, they lost only 0.91 points. All right, so that keeps them on 1268. Curacao, one of the bigger winners, and we expected them to be a big winner. Curacao is ranked 8 in Concacaf region, as to what I had told a person on my live stream, but I know that he doesn't really know much. He only acts like he knows anything. All right, but at least you can see the facts tells you now. Curacao up 2, and they are 8 ranked in they are 82nd rank in FIFA, and 8th rank, remained 8th rank in CONCACAF. 13 points, 13.11 they got here, and they are on 1295 points. So they are about to crack the 1300 with a good win over Bermuda and Jamaica. That would definitely leapfrog them way up the table, like easy well to 1320 something. They can't surpass Jamaica even if they do defeat Jamaica, because they did defeat Jamaica, and they got like around 14 point odd points, but they lost points to Trinidad for the draw, so it brought them back down to 13.11 right here. So that's how the calculation went. Then you have Jamaica. Jamaica went up 1 spot in FIFA rankings, but they lost 10 points. And now they are down to 1367. All right, so they went up, because as you know, other teams can lose worse than you, and then you go down, but they lost 10 points. So they are one of them that lost a lot of points in this recent window, and obviously they would have lost points because they lost one and 1-1, and they lost to Curacao that is below them, so they are going to lose big points right there. All right, Honduras keep on rising, jumped 1 more spot in FIFA rankings, but they remain 6th in CONCACAF. All right, plus 12.25 gives them 1396. So with a good win, Honduras will crack 1400, which is where the big dogs conversation actually starts. All right, so Honduras is secretly doing very, very well in a man. Very, very, very well. All right, god damn. All right, Honduras is doing very, very well. Oh my God, look at this, people. Honduras is Honduras is secretly. Oh my God, damn. So we are talking about all other teams, and Honduras seems to be the team tricking everyone to get straight up the table. And then Costa Rica finally got a win, and we are asking when they are going to get a win. They jumped 2 more spots in FIFA ranking up to 45th, and they remain 5th in the region. All right, that puts them on 1483. They are still ahead of Honduras at this point. Yes, and then now Panama kept dropping points. So Panama dropped 1.49. Obviously, they drew with Suriname, but they had a win. That's why they never lose like 7 points, because Suriname is so far away from them. A draw would be from 4.5 to 7 points. All right, but because they had the big win, it helps them. The 1-0 win over El Salvador. So it's not really a big win, but it was a big win in terms of the 3 points. All right, so that kind of helped them to just lose 1.49 points. They are currently on 1528, and then the top dogs, them up here, Canada dropped points, 4 point odd points, because they did play game. Mexico dropped points as well, 5 point odd points, and United States, with a last win over Australia, puts them in a plus position, which is 1.33. All right. 1.33. So this is the live calculator, people, where the teams rank. So obviously you guys are from Jamaica. I am from Jamaica as well. Jamaica dropped 10 points, but they still went up 1 position due to the fact that others around them in the FIFA ranking dropped points. All right, so copy that. So when you see the score, copy this. So when you see the live update comes out, you know how accurate this calculator is. The winners of the window has to be Honduras. Honduras got 12 point odd points. Guatemala 10 point odd points. Suriname 10 point odd points. Curacao 13 point odd points. So we got to say Curacao would be the winners of the window. What say you guys? I would say Curacao would be the winner of the window, because Curacao would have been ranked we could say yes. I'm trying to get my top my top five ranking of the winners. The winners of the ranking. Take out the top three. Take out the top three. So take out United States, Mexico, and Canada. They are not in it. We're talking about the teams that participated in round match day 3 and match day 4. I would say a draw and a win. The competition, Guatemala played Suriname and El Salvador. Suriname played Panama and Guatemala. Curacao played Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica. Ooh, so we have to rate the difficulty to see who gets number one. Who gets number one? In my opinion, who gets number one? All right, it's gonna be tough. All right. All right. I'm going to have to give it to. I'm going to slightly edge it to Curacao. I'm going to slightly edge it to Curacao, saying that they picked up 4 points, so they would be the winner of the window. All right. Yes, so I'm going to give Curacao the first position. Then second position, I would have to give it to Honduras, because Honduras turned over a very good 80 team. A very good 80 team. So Honduras would have to get second. I'm trying to write it down, but for some reason, I can't find my pen. I need to take out a next new pen. A next new pen. 1 second, 1 second. Where are the pens? Am I using pen that much? All right. This is a pen. All right, so we went with, all right, let me see. Julie, big up yourself. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. All right, yes, we are going through the the top 5 teams. So we are going to, I gave number 1 to Curacao. Curacao best performing of week 3 and 4. Bless up yourself, everyone that's coming in the chat. I will come to the comments them soon. Give me a second. I'm just trying to make the numbers. So Curacao would be ranked number 1. For this window, based on performance. They got a win over Jamaica and a draw over Trinidad and Tobago. So number 1. Number 2 would be Honduras, because Honduras gets a big win over 83-0. So Honduras surprised me, and 80 has some very good players. So Honduras would take the second position. Number 2. Number 3 now. Number 3. Guatemala drew with Suriname and defeated El Salvador. So Guatemala would take third position. So Guatemala would take the third position. Costa Rica picked up 4 points, you know. Costa Rica won strong, so Costa Rica would have to be number 4, right? Number 4, Costa Rica. Costa Rica would take the 4th spot. That's mine, guys. So you can build yours as well. Jay Seguna went with Honduras first, which okay, maybe because obviously maybe he thinks that 80 is very good, which I think 80 is very good, so you can flip that. Curacao second, Costa Rica third, Guatemala fourth, and Suriname fifth. Fifth to put Suriname. All right, and I think I agree with you on Suriname being 5th. Suriname gets a draw against Guatemala, which they were better than Guatemala. They got a draw against Panama, which I think that is all on the referee. That would have put them in contention for first position, but they couldn't hold on against Panama. Panama was rampant on the day, but a dodgy call from a free kick turned the game over, and Panama on the second try coming back down got a goal. Obviously, people could say Vassan should be blamed for that goal, but aside from that, you could blame the referee. That's what I'm pretty much saying. So that's the top 5. All right, top 5 so far. Then you can fill out the list if you want, because maybe you're from Jamaica and you want to put it, but I'm just putting the top 5 so people can engage with it. I don't know where I would put Jamaica, because Jamaica lost 1 and 1-1, so I'm not sure where to put it. All right. Patrick Cameron, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive, massive respect. So that is the breakdown. We are going to always put that in the stream because I think education is always the most important thing. Without education, you will be running around speaking on a delusional tier. You understand me? So we have to stick with education. So now you know the top 5 in CONCACAF region is Mexico, United States, Canada, Panama, and Costa Rica. Number 6 is Honduras, and then number 7 is Jamaica. So Jamaica is the 7th ranked team in CONCACAF. All right? Yes. I had to make sure repeat that because the other guy came on my show. He talks a lot, and a lot of things that he says is inaccurate. So I had to make sure we put that out right there so you get to know. All right, yes, so you know the amount of points Jamaica lost in that window and you know what position they are. Let me move on to the performances now because I want to make sure this video is coherent and at a right enough length. So you guys, the watch time can be good on it so you can enjoy the video. All right, so let me move on to the teams them and what they did. So let me start with Jamaica. Since people in the comment section mainly talking on Jamaica. So let me start with Jamaica, then I can move on to the other teams. So this window, Curacao. I never did a live breakdown for this. So Jamaica did play Curacao. Let me go through the lineup for you. So this was the starting lineup for Curacao: Samba, Gardi, Obispo, Bennett, Eli Room, Junior Bacuna, Camencia, which I think is a very good young talent. I saw that he was playing for Juventus youth team. He came through PSV and now he is actually coming pro. 21 years old. 2 years ago he was ranked 3 million market value. Now he's restarting his career and he's at 500,000. So look out for him to blow up. He's a very, very good talent. And then Leandro Bacuna with Hansen came in as one of the new recruits for Curacao. All right, and one of the highest rated players. Lacadia came in, and Margareta is a next young talent that I truly like. I think he offers a lot of quality. I saw him took down a ball. I want to see more of those long spread balls that people take down in the games. Incredible control from the player, man. Incredible control. Really like it. It makes me feel like the technical ability players coming in the region will offset. Big up Odiello, thanks for being here. Offset United States and Mexico soon. I just have a feeling that it's not far when some of these small teams will beat the big teams. The talent that they're bringing in and how the talents are actually looking. The football level that they're putting is ridiculous. All right? Yes. So let me go over to Jamaica. Jamaica started with Andre Blake, which I had no problem with. Amari Bell, Ethan Pinnock, Richard King, and Lembe Kisa. All right. Then you have Ian Frey, the debutant at the time, and then they brought in Bobby Reed, which is coming off a long-standing injury and stuff. And you had Ronaldo Cephas, John Russell, Tyrese Campbell, and Bailey Kadamachi. All right, so that's how Jamaica started. As you saw here on the side, Camencia assisted by Bacuna. I would not say that's an assist because he kicks the ball from 1 billion yards out. Let me show you the play-by-play motion so you could see where he kicks it from. All right. No. It never took a touch. Why they just give you the basic moves? That's not the goal. That's not the goal, people. That's not the goal. He kicks it from where my cursor is. Where my cursor is, that's where he kicks it from. He kicks it from right here. He kicks it. Some said it never took a deflection. I never said, Jason, I never said he never passed the ball to him. I would say it's not an assist because of the range where he kicks it from. You know, you remember that goal that Mikel Antonio scored, that Taxi gave it to him? I don't like those to call assists Mikel Antonio ran the whole pitch against El Salvador and put the ball in the back of the net. You understand me? That can't be assists. I think you need to take those things. Anything over 30 odd yards should not be counted as an assist. I know it's an assist, Jason. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying it should not be counted as assists because he never really did anything for it. All right? Yes. Yes, Suriname and Curacao improving the football in the region. Great recruitment in those countries. Let me know, guys. What say you? You think that anything past 35 yards should not be counted as assist, right? Because you can't pass a ball and the guy is striking from 35 yards and you still get it an assist. Taxi gave Mikel Antonio the ball from 62 yards. And it's still counted an assist. Look, in basketball, if you pass the ball too far or the player hold the ball too long, it's not an assist again. So I'm just saying, even in basketball, they usually did it with the longer assists and then they improved it. But Bakuna got the assist. I'm just trying to bring something to the table to make you guys think about it. I think I have a valid point, but you guys might want to beat me, so it's okay. I already saw Jason trying to beat me, saying that it should stay the same way. Let me know who agrees if the assist rule should stay the same way. So someone still had to make the pass. So Omar Fowling is agreeing that someone still need to make the pass. The man who shoot if the man don't oh my God. So in basketball, if the man never passed the ball, give him Jason, he still wouldn't have had the ball. But we are just saying, if you're an assister, it seems like you should be closer to the final entry of the ball. If I pass the ball to you in an open space and you were able to make the shot or a dribble, okay, so I think I would go closer to where Mr. Dre talking, yes. So if you you know what, but he still kicked the ball early. You know what? All right, it's an assist. All right, comments here. Bakuna gets the assist, people. He got the assist. Not trying to take anything from him. All right. All right. B-ball focus on scoring. All right. So then Margareta came on. Noslin came on and Kenji Ore came on for Anston. All right, and then for Jamaica, Frey collected a yellow card for consistent fouling or persistent fouling. Then they had the substitution. Nicholson came on from Bailey Kadamatri and Russell came out for Kaheem Dixon on the 61st minute. Then Lakadia assisted Kenji Ore. What's up with these assists that these guys have to beat 1, 2, 3 players, put it top bin? Oh my God. You know what? But Kendry was right on top of the 18-yard box on the left-hand side. So you could call Kendry's one a assist 100%. All right? Yeah, so Kendry's one was he broke pass. It was King, Lembekisa, and one more person screening him, and then he puts it top bin. I heard people trying to say that Blake should have saved that. God damn. I don't know if a lot of you guys play football. Oh, in the world you think that Blake would have saved that ball? That ball kept rising and rising and rising into the top bins. And remember, it was coming from 17 yards. It was coming from 17 yards. So the speed of the ball and the proximity of the ball, which is very close to him, he couldn't have saved it. I understand that Jamaica lost, but stop being ridiculous. At least let me deal with the players' fear. And I would say that Blake couldn't have saved it. The first one, which was the shot, and then he said he never saw it. I can understand the conversation for that. But it's a lot of people, Jason, even here people came and tried to convince me that he could have saved it. He couldn't have saved it. And after that, they brought on Karai Anderson for Ian Frey, Bobby Reed out for Joshua Anglin, Tyrese Campbell out for Dujan Richards, and then Comencia came out. Jamaica did score a goal on the 90th minute. It was cancelled based on the fact that Karai Anderson did interfere with play and stop the player from coming across to stop King's shot. Regardless of if he was not going to reach there, if in your that's in your opinion, the referee has to do the calculation. And Cara Anderson did hold the player back and also block the player back. So it was I heard people trying to say that the referee robbed them. That is not a rob, 1000%. I actually thought that the worst call of the game was actually in favor of Jamaica. The worst call of the game was when this player came on, Joshua Anglin. Then he tracked back after a ball went over the top, and Curacao consistently pressed. He tried to use spatial awareness to see the ball, never saw the man coming, and the guy passed him, took the ball off him, and then he kicked the player. That could have easily well deemed as a goal scoring opportunity and a red card. And I honestly believe that it should have been a goal scoring opportunity and a red card as well. So, no, it was a foul because he made contact to the player and never the ball. I've pulled it up 15 times, all angle, and Mr. Dre, he never touched the ball. And once he said he never touched the ball and the player went down, you cannot say it. My conversation is not valid. But my point was to say that the biggest call of the game actually went in favor of Jamaica. So I don't think the referee was cheating against Jamaica. He was trying to play the ball. It was not intentional, but he still kicked the player and never touched the ball, and the player put the ball off his foot, and the player would have gotten the ball. So all I'm opening up facts to you, and we have the conversation. So I'm just trying to show you that the referee was not fighting against Jamaica, and people need to watch the games and stop selling propaganda, because that's a lie. The referee actually helped Jamaica with several calls, and the biggest call of the game was that one. The foul from Anderson was a interference, 1000%. I had said it live and the call stopped. It's just general rule. It's nothing to complain about. Jamaica and the numbers here, Jamaica did have better numbers than previous games, and I'm talking previous games. Even Bermuda and those teams were outpossessing Jamaica, and Jamaica did outpossess Curacao in this game. They had 58% possession, one big chance and 18 shots in this game comparative to 7. Curacao made 6 saves to 2 and 4 corners to 0 in this game. So good on Jamaica to win the possession, and they did win the possession again against Bermuda. So they did rally back and won the possession against Bermuda. I still have to put in, stay factual, Bermuda did down tools, so maybe if Bermuda had picked their better players, they might would have gotten some more possession. They might would have gotten some more possession. Might would have. All right, might would have gotten some more possession. But we're not taking anything away from Jamaica. They did have better possession in the last 2 games, which I am very, very happy for. Let me try and pull up the Jamaica game. Jamaica-Bermuda game, so we can talk on that one, and then I can give you my input. But you know I'm going to stay factual, so just bear with me, all right? So Jamaica won 4-0 over Bermuda, and this is what I was talking about. As you saw here, their starting lineup. I'm going to try and flip over Bermuda's starting lineup to show you the last time Jamaica played Bermuda, so you can see for yourself. All right, let it easier, because we are staying with facts here, so we can continue the conversation. Because if I don't come with facts, sometimes it leads for more delusion to have conversation. So if we stick on the facts, I think you would like it. All right, and we will do Suriname and every other team in the next half an hour, so don't worry yourself, I am coming there. So let me go to the next Jamaica game, game, so you can see the comparison. So this was the starting lineup. Naki Wells in this one, Cricklow, Lambi and Tucker started right here. Clemens, Jones Jr., Carpenter and D.L. And now you flip it over here, you saw it here. Twete did start. Simons, Leverock, Danawa, Lee, Martin, Parfit actually starts again. Cricklow start again. Lambi and Russell up front. So you can see that front line, middle, and some at the back did not play. All right. So they did down tools. I don't know why. Don't know why. I don't know if it's because they have not qualified. They don't. Maybe they have a relationship with the club and said, okay, let these players just get the rest. You understand me? Yes. So that's how it looks for them. So maybe they could have had better possession. Better possession, but that does not necessarily means they would have been more clinical or cause more problems. I am not saying that. I'm just saying maybe they would have had better possession, because in this game with Jamaica's team, Aiden Lambakisa King, Damian Lowe, Wait, Lay, Cephas, almost the identical team, played them aside from the forward here and here. So Shamar Nicholson and Dixon comes in, Ethan Pino comes in here, and Blake comes in here. So almost the identical team played right throughout it, and the possession was completely different. So that's why I'm saying that maybe, I'm just explaining myself because people love to act like you're way insensible. So they did win the possession 54-46 in this game. All right, so that's why I'm saying maybe the possession would have been better with their better footballers. That's all I was saying. All right, that's all I was actually saying in terms of the possession. All right, yes, but based on the overall dominance over the entire 90, I thought that is that should be respected, even though it's Bermuda. I know that people will say it's just Bermuda, which I am saying the same as well. But tell you what, they never did it before against Bermuda. So if they did it after against Bermuda, I got to give them respect for it, because we are proving that they never did it before. So that means they're making improvements in their own self. You understand me? That's all I'm trying to say. So you see it flip back around, that I'm giving them credit because they never did it the last time. And to be honest, in this game that they have better position, Dixon gets a 8.1. Dixon wasn't good in the game. He wasn't good in the game. He started the game very poor. I thought maybe he was trying to work with other people, or he's trying to show off in Jamaica or something, because every single ball he played was behind the player. So he was stalling the position and giving up big chances back to Bermuda, which is a weaker team. So he started his position, when I checked it, around 25-30 minutes in the game. I think he had like 7 poor passes in that game. All right? Yes, in that game. Let me pull it up just to make sure we confirm what I'm saying. He did play 62 minutes. Whisper came on for him. All right. So in the end, he had 10 inaccurate passes in the end. And at that time, he had 7. All right, I still think it's more than this, but if the stat says that's what it is, I will give it. But yeah, he was not as accurate on the passes, and most of those came early. All right. JD, my eye test says Dixon gets a 5.5. I think maybe because he was making so much. Like you have the Damian Lowe effect. Damian Lowe is always highly rated, and it's not necessarily that he's playing good. I'm not saying he never played good, because I think Damian Lowe last of the games are very good. But he's always a high scored player because of the involvement and not necessarily what he's producing on the field, because he's so active. So what we could give Dixon's credit for, he was active. Because as you saw here, I'm going to bring up on the screen, you're going to see the amount of things that he did in the minutes. All right. So as you saw, 48 passes right here. 48 passes here, and I'm trying to get the overall touches for you. He did a lot in the time. He had 4 shots, 2 off target, 1 off the woodwork. So 4 shots in total and 1 off target. All right. Yes, so he has 4 shots. How much? 46 passes. And then how much dribbles? 4 dribbles. You see what I'm saying? And then defensive coverage. They said he has 7 7 recoveries, all right, and he had 8 out of 10 duels. So he did a lot on the score sheet. So that in itself can boost up your numbers, all right. His passing improved after 30 to 35 minutes until he came off. But the beginning was awful for real. Yes, I was Jason. The reason why I knew that so good because I actually watched that amount of the game live. I only watched like 30 minutes of the game live. I was scamming through it because I had it on the screen, but I was paying the Suriname Panama game mind because I knew I was going to watch the game again. So it was not a big problem, people. Yes, because for me, I watch the games more than once because I never want to speak on games until I watch it. All right? Yes, until I watch it again. Good morning, Cass J. Thank you very much. It's a compliment, for you to call me Mr. Surinamese, All right. Shoot, bless of yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. So, what I'm saying is to give Jamaica credit. So maybe you just come in to give Jamaica credit because if they started poor with the passing and they still went well in the end result with the actual stats, because this is the stats in the end. This is the stats in the end. 75% possession to 25, 3 big chances and 28 shots overall, 9 saves for Bermuda. So you see they have improved on their possession as you saw here from 46. They have improved on 46 to get 75, regardless of how much players missing for them. The additional players never really add that passing ilk for them to jump that number. So you have to give them respect for that. And that's what I was saying right there. So let me just go to a fast rundown because I have to move on and give the other teams credit as well because it was a Concacaf stream. Fast, Blake, a 7 for Blake. Blake was just doing the fundamentals. Lembekisa, 7.5. King, 7.6. Pinnock, 7.4. Reggae, 7.3. Aiden, 7.1. Bobby Reed, 8.2. Dixon, 8.1. Casey Palmer 8.0, Cephas 8.7, and Shamar Nicholson 8.1. That's what they gave them right here. And on the bench now you have John Russell 6.8, Dujan Richards 7.7, Karai Anderson 6.9, and Tyrese Campbell 6.6 with Ian Frey gets some more minutes 6.8. All right, so let me just explain to you based off all of these mathematics. We can go into some more breakdowns here that you're seeing, but we will leave this for the next window. I'm going to do a much more deeper dive analysis. We are going to bring some things to the channel that you're going to really like, and it's going to cut out the delusional arguments them that I've started to I'm not started, but I've seen it enough on this channel, and I think this channel is way more educated than those arguments. All right, so we're going to have to step up the thing into quality conversation. So obviously if those individuals can't understand the words, they ain't going to be here none at all. All right, yeah man. All right, so, and I love the fact that a lot of people engaging in what we're talking here. Impressive players on the night. Shamar Nichols showcase that he's good in the box. He's a good box player. That's what you're seeing there. Mobility. I won't say his mobility is as top tier as before because he had that in him before, but now he has slowed down significant. All right. Yes, but he still offers something to you with his aerial presence, and also him being focused in the box. Yes, he did miss a touch that passed. I think the ball hit him rather than he hits the ball because he never knew that the ball was going to pass the defender. Because if a ball is in front and you know that it should be cleared 90% of the time and the defender miss kick, that is not on you. You understand me? It's how fast he can react, but I will never blame you for those things. All right, you will never get blamed from me for those things. So I think Shamar Nicholson showcased that if you don't have a striker, he should be in and around the team. I still believe that Kadamateri is better than Shamar Nicholson today. I still think that Roman Burrell is getting a very bad disservice. This guy is one of the best players in the actual team, but for some reason reason. He played well and never got a game again. I think this is down to the politics of Jamaica. Hence why this guy have not played. Because I surely believe that once he plays, it's hard for them to take players out of the team when they do perform. All right, and I think others would have liked a next man to go in front of him, and the competition wasn't as high, so I think that's why they went with a safer option. I still believe that Kadamateri should be backed up by Burrell, all right, or maybe vice versa if you like that way, all right. Yes, but yes, I needed to see more from him. And that's why I couldn't agree with the statement from the coach when he said that he needs a number 9. Jamaica have some of the best number 9s that they ever had in their team. Never in history, Jamaica have a one of the top young talents, one of the top actual young talents in the championship, and a next championship striker on the same team. It rarely happens. Rarely happens. And if you look here, you still had Shamar Nicholson in the team. So that story about the number 9, it makes no sense because Dixon can play number 9 and also Dujan Richards can play number 9. So, and you have truth, you have all different type of number 9. You have box-to-box number 9, which Shamar Nicholson is. You have roaming number 9, which Kadamateri is. You have roaming technical number 9, which Burrell is. And some would say Dixon can play roaming number 9 with technical ability. So that is all types of number 9s. So if you're looking for what Mikel Antonio could do, which is the roaming number 9, Kadamateri does that even better than Mikel Antonio today. So I think the assessment of the players are wrong, truth to truth. All right? Yes. Truth to truth. Remember, that's what I do. I work on what the players them do best. All right, so that statement wasn't called for at all. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. MP W94. We have 140 in the house. I think I'm going to go around 30 more minutes on this, 40 more minutes because I have to leave for my kid. That's why, and I wanted to put this in house so we can actually get some visual on it. All right, yes. KC Palmer. He was much better. As it goes on in the game, because he started as well slightly slow, just the same as Kaim Dixon. I don't know if it's based on the side that he was mainly on, which is the Kaim Dixon side. Yeah. And let me just put it on so you could see it. As you could see here, the red dot, he was mainly on the side where Kaim Dixon was on because he has to come and play the link-up ball. Because at first, what I thought, Kaim Dixon was the outlet in the first 25 minutes. I don't know if you guys... I don't know if you guys saw it. It's like Kaim Dixon was the attacking midfielder when he was playing right wing to right midfield. He looks like he was the central attacking midfielder because they were playing through him only, and then Palmer had to come and take the ball off him or gave him an option over and over. So that's why Palmer ended up over there. In bigger games, people would have exploited that middle. All right. Big up yourself, Markland Barrett, and our brother in the building. Massive respect. We say Arthur Love in the building. Big up yourself, my brother Arthur Love. Yeah, man. So that's how it looks. KC Palmer did tread one through to Cephas early on. Cephas couldn't find his footing, which we saw that a lot, and I think that's what comes with Cephas. You will get some good. You get some good coverages, good plays from Cephas, but you'll never get a good game from Cephas. You're gonna always have something to scrutinize, but you have to take the bad with the good. Because that first one, he ended up behind the back line, but he left the ball. And then he had to drag the ball and try to get a shot off. You understand me? So it killed the entire play. But he was in behind, but he wanted to use too much speed and then figured out that he needs more controlling. So what I would say to him, add more control to your game. Not control the ball. Control playing to your game. You know? It's like you're always going at a pace that is not cohesive to the team, and it's an individual situation, and that can make bigger teams counter your team. So maybe it won't work in this Bermuda game, but it will surely get exposed in bigger games. All right? Yes. Big up yourself, Dirty Area, and everyone that's coming in. So that's the only thing I have to say with Cephas. I think that he was good when he got the ball under control in the dangerous area. He actually passes it this time. He actually passes it this time. So I guess all the disrespect and all the cursing got to his head. He figured out that he needs to pass the football. So accurate passes, he made 13 of 13. Yes, the passes are a little bit less because Dixon have 4 times the amount of passes as him. So clearly he doesn't pass ball. But tell you what, all the balls that he passes this time, was meaningful. All right? And it actually connected. And 4 of his crosses was good out of 5 as well. All right? So good kudos to him. Just keep on trying your best. All right. I think he passed the ball because it was Shamar and Dixon. Oh my God! Wow. I never wanted to go there because I never even think about that. So that wasn't in my thoughts. I was just saying he tried. He tried. You know. He tried, so we want to give him credit to show people that we're not eating on anybody. He did pass the ball better than Dixon and did everything that we wanted from him. Yes, he still made some brain dead runs and plays, but that's in his DNA. That's not going to change. Period. In my opinion. All right. But I think he was very good in the game. Very good in the game. To him, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Bermuda played nothing in that last game. Our biggest test coming. Yeah, we know that. That's why when I speak in context, you know. I never came here bragging for Jamaica. I'm just giving them my fast breakdown that I've not gotten a chance to do. So I'm giving them their flowers. Aiden's map of play is just Aiden's map of play. The intelligence that he comes with, recovery is that he comes with. As you saw here, 93%, 83 of 89 passes completed. Passing is in opposition half, 28 of 33, which is essential. And then in his own half, he only has 1 misplaced pass in the whole game. And his long pass is 3 of 7, maybe needed to get improved, but you can see that he's a clean player, and this is what he offers to the Jamaica team. And if you go on the defensive coverages, you could see that he had 2 clearances and 7 recoveries and 2 of 5 duels. Maybe the duels could have been better. And fouls, 3 fouls, all right, and 2 of 2 tackle 1, all right. So 2 of 2 that he went into, he won it. So it shows you how much how much difference he makes to the team. You know, that's so stupid about who is in box, cause at Unity Cup it was Burrell, Dixon and Russell Central. He crossed on time. There as well. Okay. Yeah, okay. I was not engaged in that conversation. Maybe that individual have some more information that I don't have. Then you have at the back, they weren't tested enough. Definitely the bad passes did gave Bermuda the entries, but Bermuda couldn't do anything with the entries because the quality wasn't there. You know. The quality wasn't there. All right. Yes. So that's how it is for Jamaica. Going forward now, I heard people saying that. Jamaica just need to win at Jamaica. Right. Um, I heard people saying that Jamaica just need to win in Jamaica. Absolute bollocks, people. Complete garbage. All right? Jamaica need to win both places. All right? Both places Jamaica need to win. All right? Both places Jamaica need to win. Jamaica has Trinidad and Tobago and Curacao to play in their final 2 games. Curacao has Bermuda and Jamaica to play in their final 2 games. Curacao will be playing Bermuda first, then Jamaica last. So Curacao more likely will turn up with them being on 11 points. right? Them being an 11 points. So if you go into the Trinidad game talking about you only want a draw, that means Curacao will come with the advantage. With the advantage on 11 points. And for me, if Curacao have an advantage over Jamaica, Jamaica is not far better than Curacao as to what I've said. And to be honest, in Curaçao's history of football, Jamaica have never been a distant team ahead of them. They are from the footballing country. The country of technical football, that's where their players are from. We can't get separation from them because our level of football is kick and run, physical football. They are always a technical team. So there is no Curacao team in history Jamaica team was a distant team against. In the records, Curacao actually have a winning record against Jamaica. So I wouldn't think that would be a smart idea to say that you must not lose against you can draw against Trinidad to come into the game against Curacao. Curacao proved that they can keep the ball. They had the ball for 25 minutes and Jamaica barely could have touched the ball. They closed on Jamaica and take the ball from them at will in the 25 minutes. I don't know how long they could continue that for, but they did it to the point that they needed it because they score in that time. So I don't know the truth how long they can do Jamaica like that, but I know that they could play for 25 minutes. For 25 minutes. You don't want Curacao to have an edge coming into the game. That I am not subscribing to that. That I think I understand that people saying that you don't have to win the game to qualify. You just need to beat Curacao on the final day. I understand that, but you never beat Curacao the last time, and Curacao have a winning record against you. So why would you want to go against a team that have a winning record against you? Because look, what you could do, if you beat Trinidad. If you beat Trinidad, that's 3 games, 3 points. You're going to be on 12 points. Then you come back to Jamaica. So it's Trinidad is the team that you need to beat. And then you can afford to draw against Curacao and still qualify in first place. I think people never calculate how much points Curacao was on. So people, the mathematics show you here, it's Trinidad, Jamaica need to beat, and then they don't have to beat Curacao. They can afford to draw against Curacao. So the intention is you have to go to Trinidad to beat Trinidad. Yes, Guru, I heard you, but I'm telling people what makes more sense, which game you want to draw. You understand me? Which game you want to draw. Because if you draw with Trinidad and draw with Curacao, you drop out. You understand me? And if you draw with Trinidad and come into the game, you're going to be behind Curacao. So you have to beat Trinidad, and then you're in pole position. So Curacao has to come out to Jamaica. Yes. Do you want to bet? I don't know what you're talking about. From we beat Curacao, we gone through. I understand. But all I'm saying is, I disagree. We need to beat Curacao, and it doesn't matter what upon else. Okay, so you just want to beat Curacao. Okay, you know what? Yeah, all right. Well, mindset. I am trying to tell you that Curacao have a winning record against Jamaica. You understand me? So all I'm saying is, the more chance you have, the better chance you have is to beat Trinidad. I don't think you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say. If you have a better record, if a next team have a better record than you, what it is telling me, more likely, you might not beat that team. You might face more challenges in beating that team. So what I would say is the game that you should go off to beat that team is the Trinidad game. You understand me? You're not. It's like you guys not. The facts is showing you on the screen, and you guys keep on trying to tell me other stories, All right, so let me show you the head-to-head between both teams. The head-to-head between both teams. Let me try and put it up here. The head-to-head between both teams. This is the head-to-head between both teams. The head-to-head between both teams. Curacao 2-0. Curacao and Jamaica 1-1. Hold on. Let me head-to-head. All right, good. All right. Jamaica 2-0 over Curacao. 1-1, 2-0, and Curacao beat Jamaica 1-0. 1-0, and hold on. 1-1, 2-0, 1-0. Didn't Jamaica have a 2-1 game? No, this was a 2-0 game. All right, so Jamaica beats them one time, they beat Jamaica 2 times, and one was a draw. You understand me? So that's all I'm saying. I think it's a Trinidad game, and we should be saying that Jamaica should win. You understand me? JD Curacao ever beat Jamaica at the office? Let me see where they beat Jamaica. They beat Jamaica in Curacao. The 2-1 win. All right, so Curacao versus Jamaica. Hold on. Let me find it. Where is? All right, so Jamaica transfer market. So let me can get the records them. Transfer mark. All right, so let me try to get the record. 1 second, guys. I'm trying to get the record because I don't know where they won the games. It was the Caribbean Cup. They won one, so I don't think that is in Jamaica. All right, so Jamaica detail. All right, so Jamaica detail. 1 second. All right, Jamaica detail. No, I want the games. I want the games. Oh, because Curacao Field. No, but they play Jamaica in other competition. I think the competitions that they beat Jamaica in was outside Curacao. So it doesn't really it's not just based off that. I understand what you're saying about the field condition, but I'm saying it's not just all right, let me get the Jamaica here, because maybe that will give me a chance to pull up the bigger records. All right. All right, so Jamaica Gold Cup, Jamaica. All right, so I'm going to get all the Jamaica things now, all the Jamaica games. All right, so Jamaica. All right, so Jamaica. Let me see if I can get all the listing so we can give you the Jamaica record. We checked it the other day. Now we were checking it the other day. Now I'm surprised that I'm struggling to find the thing because we have so much pop-ups. Killing me. Why ad blocker stop works, man? Damn. All right. All right. So Jamaica Curacao 8-8. I think this could work. Jamaica. Curacao 8-8. Yes. So that I think that is better. All right. So Jamaica Curacao 8-8. All right. Let me see the record here, and let me maximize it so you guys could see it. All right. All right. So Jamaica Curacao. Jamaica lost 2-1 in an international friendly. Curacao did beat Jamaica in 2017. They did win 2-0. Hold on. Okay. Jamaica won 2-1 over Curacao in an international friendly. Concacaf Gold Cup. Jamaica won 2-0. Okay, Jamaica lost in the international friendly 2-1. 2-0 Jamaica won in the Concacaf Gold Cup. Curacao, Jamaica won 2-0 2017, but why they put the same day? International friendly. I think this is one game. I am not sure if this is 2 game. So I'm going to test this first because this is 1 day apart. So I'm not sure. This was the CONCACAF Gold Cup. So I'm not sure about this. I think this is the same game. This is the same game. They put double here. All right. The 1-1 draw is valid. The 2-0 lost October. So 1 win for Curacao, 2 win for Curacao, 1 for Jamaica, and 1 draw. All right, yeah, that is the right result. This one and that plays the next day, international. I am not sure if this is accurate. Let me try and copy this. If this is a real game, all right. If this is a real game, because I don't think it is. I think it's the same one. Yes, it is Gold Cup game. It is the same game. They double up the result. It's the same game because they couldn't play back to back the next day. All right. Yes. So what we're saying is the record for Curacao is better against Jamaica at present. So I'm just saying that beating Trinidad will be the ideal thing to do. The ideal thing to do. And then now you have the advantage going into the the final game. But one thing I can say, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult in Trinidad because, to be honest, we got to be honest, Trinidad looks like they're playing the best football out of every team. I had said it after 2 games, and you guys beat me. Jamaica have played them 4 times. 3 neutral ground and 1 at home. Win 1, lost 2, and draw 1. Yes, Jason. Now it's the 5th time they're going to be playing. Yes. But because they put a double one there, oh, the stadium, but it says Gold Cup. Curacao never held any Gold Cup, big brother. So I don't need to look for the stadiums. Look, they said one is a Gold Cup international friendly, which would be in Curacao. So the 2-0 win that Jamaica. No, 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 no. This is not one. This is not a real one. All right, so this one. In Jamaica, they played Curacao. They lost 2-1. This is in Jamaica. Right. And this, I think this was, no, the draw was the Caribbean Cup. The 1-1 draw. The 1-1 draw was the Gold Cup. No, man. Oh, the Caribbean Cup. I think they are mixing up, This the 1-1 is gold. The Caribbean Cup. Hold on. Oh, this international one is the Caribbean Cup and not the Gold Cup. And not an international friendly. It is the Caribbean Cup. It is the Caribbean Cup, I think. Which one is it in the Caribbean Cup? Yes, man, it is the Caribbean Cup. But they never put it as an international. They put it as an international friendly. It was the Caribbean Cup. All right, it is the Caribbean Cup. So it wasn't in Jamaica. Sir, I have to get the information because Jamaica was the home team in that game that they lost. So I'm just saying it is the Caribbean Cup and not an international friendly, because if it was international friendly, they would have played in Jamaica. You understand me? But it is the Caribbean Cup, so maybe they never played it in Jamaica. I think I'm gonna get this result. I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna get this one. All right. So don't worry yourself. I will get it. I will get it. So the accurate result is 2 win for Curacao, 1 draw, and 1 win for Jamaica. And they're gonna be playing the 5th time. So this double score doesn't count. All right. Yes. So that's how it is at this point, people. All right. Let me. All right, so it doesn't matter, sir. We're going to win. Okay, well, Donald Johnson, my program is about sharing information, Donald Johnson. So if you don't like those things, which is called sense, it's okay. All right, but it's not going to be because of you why I won't talk sense. I won't tell people information. You can't just tell me that. I don't know what's the desperation for me to just be a propagandist. It will never happen. So you can unsubscribe from this platform. I am telling you, it will never happen. All right. Yes, it will always go with the facts, and then we have conversation on the facts. JD, Jamaica after BT&T, it's going to be very difficult for Jamaica. God help us, please. That is Omar Henry. Clivert start the program. Thank you, RR. All right. So then we have the other teams going forward. So far, I think Jamaica might have one of the tougher fixtures them going in, because I think both Trinidad and Curacao is on Jamaica's level. So I think it's gonna be a tough game. 2 draw can get us through. Also, so we can 2 draws can't get us through. I think 2 draws would make Jamaica comes third. I think so. 1 second. Let me check first. 2 draws would put Jamaica third. I'm almost certain if Jamaica gets 2 draw, they're gonna come third. All right. Why they're gonna come third? They're on 9 points now, and they're gonna be on 11. They're gonna be on 11, right? They're gonna be on 11. Here, how they're gonna come third? Because remember, hold on. 2 draws would put them on 11. So they wouldn't and hold on. No. They can't come in. They can't come third. They would have come second. They would have come second. 1 second. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Let me get the standings first. Because I think it's 5. Okay, it's 5 Trinidad on. 2 draws would put Jamaica on 11 points. That would stop Trinidad from getting to 11 points. So Trinidad would have gotten 3 points against Bermuda, then get a point against Jamaica. That's what you're saying. So Trinidad would have been no, it can't. They can't come third. They can't come third. They can't come third. Two draw would put them at 11, but that means they would have come second. They would have come second because Curacao has to still play Bermuda. So two draws won't help. It has to be a win, including Bermuda can even clip Trinidad wing. Okay, I understand, but two draws won't work. Oh, it won't work. Bermuda have to take a point, and remember, Bermuda players are not there. And I assume that Bermuda won't call back Naki Wells and all of those guys. They're gonna just work on other things because they can't mathematically qualify unless they did a match fixing against Jamaica. That's the only thing that makes sense. I think that they're not gonna call so two draws won't work. JD, stop it. If Jamaica win at home, they qualify. Um, so how much match Jamaica playing? How much match is Jamaica playing? Yeah. All right, look. Jamaica wins, they go on 12 points. Curacao wins, they go on 11 points. All right, and then Trinidad wins because you're counting like Trinidad ain't have a number. So Trinidad wins, and then Jamaica come and win at home alone. But the problem is, what give you that guarantee flavor D zone? Because people not talking like you. We're asking what give you the guarantee that you're going to get the win at home. So why you want to surrender next 3 points? That's all people asking you. Why you want to surrender next 3 points? I am glad that you ain't the coach. I'm glad that Flavor D Sound ain't the coach at all. All right, JD 2 draw put us on 11 points, tied with Curacao. No, no, Curacao would have gone on 12 points. God, Curacao is at 8 points. 8 plus 3 and 1 is 12. Curacao win the damn. How can you say Curacao win? Brother, it's on the screen, you. Curacao is at 8 points. If they win, they go on 11. And if you draw with them at home, they are going to go on 12. So they are going to win the group, blood. All right, I can't help. I can't help you. It's on the screen. You take it off, do your mathematics, what Jamaica need to do. But I am telling you, Jamaica need to actually beat Trinidad. That's all I know. I don't care about what they're saying. Oh, all they need to do is just beat Curacao in Curacao. In Jamaica. Well, Curacao have a winning record over Jamaica. I wouldn't want to bet on that of Jamaica beating Curacao. I wouldn't want to bet on that one. All right. JD did listen to Bermuda coach after the game when he said he's going to be a World Cup spoiler. Okay, okay. No, well, they clearly man don't even man's done with mathematics. And if you think that Jamaica will win from Curacao, tell me then how Jamaica are done. Well, that's Ronaldo. That's what I'm saying. If Curacao draw 2 and Jamaica draw 2, Jamaica will win. Yes, that is true. If Jamaica matches Curaçao's result, if Jamaica draw in Trinidad and Curacao draw in Bermuda, yes, if Jamaica draw with them, Jamaica would have advanced. That is true. But you're going to bet on Bermuda that you just walk over. Bermuda going to spoil spoil Curaçao's party. Okay. Okay, so I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell you. But all I'm saying here, what is win record for Jamaica versus Curacao? It is saying 2 win. Stop depending on Bermuda to get any result. And that's all I'm saying. 2 win, a draw, and a win, or a win against Curacao is our party. Okay, all right. All I'm saying is beat them Trinidad. Why is it seems like I'm afraid of Trinidad? I think some of these commenters afraid of Trinidad. That's why they keep on downplaying the Trinidad result. Am I getting that feeling? Am I getting that feeling, guys? Blessings, Mario Logan. I think. See, somebody just said it here. I think it's easier to beat Curacao at home than beating Trinidad. I figured out that's what you guys are thinking, That's what they're thinking. 30,000 fans, JD. 30,000 fans in Jamaica. I think that's what they're thinking. They don't believe. That's so they don't believe they can beat Trinidad, or they think that they have a good chance of not beating Trinidad. That's why you come up with these calculators. Say oh, it took me so long to figure that out. Dirty Harry said we not depend on nobody. Win at the best Trinidad and Curacao. We beat Trinidad at home already. We can do it again. But Akeem, it looks like that was the problem. That's why they keep on talking about Curacao, and we have to beat Curacao only. I'm saying, why we can't just beat Trinidad? Why Jamaica can't beat Trinidad? JD, he says he can't qualify, but he can spoil a dream. Well, if he goes back for his main players then for Curacao and those teams, I am going to look at match fixing. Why you couldn't I'm just playing devil's advocate. Why you couldn't spoil Jamaica's party? And then you want to pick different players for Curaçao's party? Naki Wells ain't injured. So why would he want to pick them now and left them out for Jamaica game? That would be some match fixing thing, blood. All right, that would be some match fixing thing, blood. You can't come and tell me, boy, you're gonna spoil people party. Then you pick a bigger team to play Curacao, but you pick a weaker team to play Jamaica. Okay. JD, we are just look at our options, of course. Okay, yeah, that's what. But I'm saying we should beat Trinidad. That's what I want. All right, yes, JD, some of us think we have a better chance to beat Curacao. You said it yourself, them campaign done. So that's why Naki Wells just stay where he is. That's what I think. But people saying that he said he's going to spoil some people party. That is some literal match fixing thing. You understand me? Because if you're gonna not play your players them against Jamaica, and then all of a sudden you want to spoil other people's party, oh, that makes sense. You people, you're not seeing breaking news. Trini still in camp. Okay, that seems like Jamaica and Bermuda had a plan, you know. That seems like Bermuda and Jamaica had a plan. All right, JD, we're not winning in Trinidad based on previous performance. Trinidad beat USA down there, no. So they can beat anybody. These guys are crazy. If you are waiting to beat Curacao, who just beat you 2-0. No, Fabian Drake. Money run. Because that sound, JD, stop it. The only result is winning both. But that's what I said, Warren. Warren, mind your wife beat you up, JD, Trinidad win 2 points, 11. 1 win, 12 points. Curacao, 1 win, 11 points. That's all. No fighting. All right. All right, Flavor D son. You can fight all you want. So what is so Flavor D? Why you don't? Him actually count Trinidad winning. This brother count Trinidad winning. So Flavor D, what give you the confidence that you're gonna lose to Trinidad and come and beat Curacao? That's all I'm asking, Flavor D. Answer me that. Morning, Gold. All right, we have a little more time, and I didn't have to let it run out. All right, Jamaica doesn't lose to Trinidad in World Cup qualifying. We must go there to win. All right, Zebeb, that sounds more like it. Fabian Jack, Jamaica created a lot of chances against them. JD, all we need is to beat Curacao. I know you people keep telling me that. So why you don't care about Trinidad? This is the first time I don't hear Jamaica care about Trinidad. You care about Trinidad more when Trinidad was playing Curacao. You're not realizing what's going on. Listen. I wouldn't even care about Trinidad. I want you. We can go down there and lose against Trinidad and come and beat the team. We have a winning record against us. When we have a winning record against Trinidad. Well, all I know, you guys are mad funny. I wonder if most no say Jamaica has Trinidad ticket for the last 10 years. Yes. Slowly becoming calculator FC. Well, Africans, that's what they're trying to get the calculators out. TNT is usually the harder match of the remaining two. Okay, all right then. So I guess I should not watch the Jamaica versus Trinidad game because it looks like Trinidad already bust Jamaica's peanuts, And we're just waiting to bust Curaçao's peanuts, you know. You guys are mad for JD. It's more difficult to beat Trinidad in Trinidad. All right then. All right, people on a plan like that. But I'm telling you, I'm going to see a lot of tears. Clip me here, people. Clip me. You see, if you wanna behave like that, I promise you guys, I'm going to come on YouTube and see you guys in tears. If you think, say, you're not going to lose to Trinidad and come here and beat Curacao, you make a wild mistake. Curacao can score any amount of goals on Jamaica. Any Jamaica team, Curacao can play rings around them. Curacao outplay USA. Curacao outplayed Canada. Don't depend on that. Make sure you have two options. Coach, if you not listen, listen now. That team can turn up and outplay any team in Concacaf because they did it to the best teams. Jamaica is ranked 7th in Concacaf. They can outplay Jamaica and Jamaica just the same. So make sure you have two options to draw the game or win the game by beating Trinidad. All right? Don't listen to the fans. Don't listen to the fans and give up 3 points. I'm begging you. I'm hoping that you have that amount of sense. All right? Yes, I know that TNT almost beat them Warrior 777. TNT almost beat Jamaica as well. So, yeah, acting like TNT never almost beat Jamaica as well. God damn. You know, I can't understand, you know. And that team beat Jamaica. Warrior 777. That's what I can't understand these people. So, they beat Jamaica and them and nothing. And on beat TNT. And TNT draw with them. And because TNT almost beat them, that gives you a bonus to say that, brother, food calculator cannot be written down. Food calculating numbers cannot be written down. Just watch how Bermuda are going to flip over Curacao pot. All right, people. Bermuda had Curacao 2-0. But you don't realize that Bermuda had two big chance against Jamaica with the right team and should have scored 2 goals. So they just never scored their empty goals and the goalkeeper. I don't think you can actually watch these games, you know. Bermuda could have scored more than 2 on Jamaica in the first game. You never watched the actual game. You never see the 1-on-1. The man up with the key. Oh my God, man. God damn, man. Stop betting on final result, all right? That's all. All I'm saying is, the attitude should be, you're going to Trinidad to beat Trinidad, all right? Stop swing to the side you want to defend more. I am just telling them that fantasy of, we should skip over Trinidad and we only need to win one match. Why believe me, if that's the case, only can pack up World Cup and go on the yard. All right, JD. So Jamaica no get other chances. I know, but they're saying that. Travis Pessoa, this is not this is a listening show. All right, so I'm gonna remove you from my program because you're not adding any value to my program. I remove you, Travis Pessoa. I am not looking any fight with you. All right, you come here spreading propaganda on me. My show cannot maintain that because I am a worldwide show that other people in the world want to listen and they think that I'm sane. They think that I'm sane. So I have removed you because I don't want my show to get break down to your Jamaican-ness behavior. All right? Yes, we are striving for higher level. So don't come here to accuse people when they don't even listen well. All right? Yes. So me remove you. Because I don't want your energy here. All right? Yes. I remove you. Yes. Because you're accusing me for things that I've never shown you. All right? I have stated all facts and we're having a conversation. And I am going to move on from that. I am not going to talk to you. I have nothing more to say to you. All right? Yes. Go around your friends them. That one you can talk on a delusion and stay there. I am okay with that. All right? I've showed you only respect and I'm done. All right, so let me move on, people. All right, and then I only have 10 more minutes, and then I'm done for good. All right? Yes. Yes, JD, but TNT have better chance of qualifying. Yes, that is true. That is true. That is true, Warrior. The loser mindset and the winning mindset don't change in 4 days. You said it, TNT playing the best. Yes, Twin. I said that. I did say that from the second game that I think TNT was playing the best football. And they kept proving that to you guys, and you came here and said it to me after. But I had said it from the second game. So it proved that I'm watching football and I'm not a hater of anywhere. You get me? Because I've realized when certain fractions said you're a hater of something, it just tell you how intelligent you are and how correct you are on multiple occasions. All right, you go in to win all. I think so. JD, plan for next month. Psychology lesson for when Jamaica will end up third place. I think only way Jamaica end up third place is not winning none of the games. Them. All right, because I think if you look at the mathematics here, Trinidad on 5. So Trinidad will have to beat Jamaica, go on 8, and then go and beat Bermuda to go on 11 points. And then Curacao would have won both of their games. So if Jamaica win, if Jamaica draw with Curacao and Trinidad wins their 2 games, yes, they would have surpassed Jamaica as well. Oh, so it is still possible for Jamaica to come third. It is still possible, but it would have been tough. It would have been tough. TNT don't have better chance. They only get 11 points. Yes, it is. I never, people. If you come here with a narrative, I'm gonna block you from my channel. All right. Period. Listen good. I am reporting from a commenter and I'm checking to see if his point is valuable. All right, are valid. That's it. I am not in the plane with anybody today with the propaganda and the narrative selling. All right, JD, Trinidad will keep a party outside Jamaica hotel and give them a run belly food. Sleepless night. A Trini youth said yesterday that Jamaica getting 0 points next window. I would bear balling and yeah, but if that happen, that some low IQ people, oh God, they might kill themselves because them can't comprehend well, you know. So them low IQ people will love accuse people of being this and that. They are the ones that will kill themselves. But for me, I know it's a challenging situation, and I'm a sane human being that look at football and do my calculation from there. Anything can happen in these 2 matches. Jamaica can lose to both of the matches them after it's not small teams that's sitting down. One of them beat Jamaica before, and one of them actually played better than Jamaica, but lost the first game. So maybe the next time they won't be offside and they would score all of their goals and the 2 result goes that way. What I'm hoping for, I'm hoping that yes, Jamaica win both of the games. That's what I would love to see. But I can't come here and tell you that Jamaica will win both of the games. I wouldn't be sensible to be doing that. You know, I can't say that. I have to keep on analyzing, see what changed, which player changed, what happened here to be an analyst. Because that's my job when I come on YouTube, to be an analyst and not to be a propaganda person. You know, it's just not, that's not just not me. All right. So people, we have come to the end of this program. I think it was a very good one. We saw people try to spoil our show, but the show was so fantastic. So what we're going to do, people, we're going to keep it Concacaf. All right. Brain Jane said Jamaica will probably draw both games. So JD, you don't think Bermuda gave Trinidad that game with missing goals and giveaway goals? True. Maybe that's true. So that would tell me that. Who was that people? The brain cell people might try to accuse me just a while ago. The low IQ people them. I am done with this. You see, I don't focus on Jamaica so much. Still give you guys what you want, but I come and do what I want to do, which is Concacaf, and then I tail out the show to what you guys want. But I am done with those arguments with these people, man. I'm done because all these conversations that they have don't make sense. So Juras, I can't argue. I won't. I refuse to argue with these people. I refuse it. If people want to accuse me for what they want to accuse, I know that I'm a sensible person and I'm a worldwide person. I have been accepted worldwide because I have sense, and I'm okay with that. You know, because that means More people in the world think that I have sense than less people. All right? Pressa, don't worry yourself. It's my show. I own my channel. So you can just do 10 minutes on your channel, sir. All right? Don't question my boy. All right? You're too bright. I'm coming on my channel telling me about what argument no, Ronaldo, what they do is they come to spoil any show because they like to be the center attention. The low IQ people them. They like to be the center attention, so they only wanted me to sit down and only talk about Jamaica, so they don't like my Concacaf streams. So they will come here and talk about every other team better than Jamaica. They must say some things that has nothing to do with what I have said in my video, because they don't listen well. They barely have comprehension skills. You understand me? But I know that we have sensible people, and all of those sensible people always come here. You know? Yes. And some of the people that's doing that are sensible as well, but they're just bad-minded. You understand me? Yes. So either they don't have any sense or they're bad-minded. But we have enjoyed the Concacaf installment, and we will be adding more. And Jamaica will be playing for the Jamaicans. Trinidad will be playing for the Trinidad people. Suriname will be playing for the Suriname people. Panama will be playing for the Panama people. And tell you what, JD is going to be here to cover all of that blood. All right? If you want to watch Jamaica game and you want to concentrate on Jamaica going forward, like if the match day, and you don't want every game, because going forward, I am only going to do every game. All right, going forward, I'm not going to do as Jamaica alone watch along unless it's only Jamaica alone playing. Going forward, I'm going to cover 3 games in one, like what I did so far. So I advise you, if you want to watch Jamaica alone, you can go to J Saguna breaks down game, and he has a channel. You can go there. I am okay with that. All right, go to J Saguna if you want to concentrate on Jamaica alone. I will not cheat you. I will not cheat Jamaica fans, but I want to do more. That's all. Because I watch more teams. I like more teams, and that's just my liking. All right, so if others can't comprehend that, it's okay, but I want that. All right, if you still want to rock with me, I have no problem, but I'm just making it clear here where I stand in life. That's what I do on YouTube for almost 10 years now, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. I'm going to support Jamaica. I want Jamaica to win, but I have other jobs to do. I can't devalue myself because you want that. All right? I can't be this big to be this little just because you want that. All right? So low brain cell, man, leave me out. So people, take care of yourself. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. All right?